What's going on, guys? So I've had a little epiphany, you can call it. People always ask people like us, why do you always buy older trucks, older cars? Have projects and turn them into your daily driver, and why do you do this? And there's always, we all have our reasons. As we enjoy it. They're simple. There's no car payment, and it's fun. And I, of course, those are all my reasons. It's parts are cheap, no car payment, so you had me right there. But when it comes to like Brutus over here, we're actually going over it. We're seeing what it needs and figuring out what's wrong with it. And it got to thinking, like, what's the life story when you get an older vehicle, another used vehicle? Like, it tells a story when you start opening up the peeking behind the curtain to see what the previous owner did and what they didn't do, and that's fun. You're like, oh wow, why you do X, Y, Z and didn't do this? Like, for example, with Brutus, come to find out, guy did a full tune-up, spark plugs, caps, rotor, air filter, fuel filter, but didn't change the belt and belt tensioner. It was squeaking. Okay, not a big deal. He put, let's see which side's better. He put, there it is, new front brakes, but didn't do the rears, and the rears are shot. And while they were in there, they didn't do the shocks. I'm not saying they're bad. They're just, while you're in there, replace them. They're cheap. Stuff like that. And like, they put a new transfer case in, but didn't service the transmission. It's little things like that go. And like I said, and I'm not saying anything bad about the guy who I bought it from at all. It's just makes you wonder. He's a great guy. We have a lot in common. He only had the truck for a few months. Like, I think he only drove it like 1,000 miles before he sold it again. He had his reasons why he wanted to sell it again. I said, sure, whatever, man. But great guy. Real helpful even after the fact. I had a couple questions, but it always makes you think. Like, it's always like an adventure. It's a story that you didn't read yet, and it's just cool. That's why I one of the reasons why I enjoy buying old vehicles. You get to know their history. So, figure I'd share with you guys. All right, catch you later.